Welcome back to the Webby and O'Neill channel. Plenty of Manchester United chat to get through today. Webby's back here with me. Now listen, Webby, I know it's been frustrating, but this takeover, how's it felt for you, Webby?
Like any other head in the planet, it's done me head in. 1 minute he's getting it, then he's getting it, and then they go quiet, and then it's nearly going to happen, and you got ex-players coming out saying it's happening very soon. It's just a complete and utter mess. So it's been months and months now. It's been up for sale. We heard that this money, what they want, they've offered, and they just don't seem to know what they want. Is it a split between the family? You know, because four of the family don't give a monkeys about this club, but four of them, I don't think they know where Old Trafford is. You know, and the two who've took it, who've get all the flack, and rightly so, they're arguing over money. Just take $1 billion each and walk. How much money do you want? It's in an absolute mess, so I feel sorry for the manager. Don't know whether he's probably coming or going. He's probably been told it's going to be done by the end of the season. The new owner's in. Then he's got his war chest and he can plan what he wants. Now, Tony, it's just an absolute joke, but it doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me one bit. And we go another day. We'll probably come back next week and we'll be talking about the same thing. We want the full sale. We want them out of the club. We want the right people in. And then we can move forward. So at this moment, we can't do anything. We're scratching our heads.
There's two bids in. Full sale, part sale. One of them involves keeping the Glazers in there. Seems like the family. The latest reports is that the split.
I don't mind splitting them.
No, but they're not. You know, the family reports what are coming out is that the split on who they want. Certainly, the majority of them don't want Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Are you surprised how quickly the fans turned on the Sir Jim Ratcliffe bid? When they all came out wanting Sir Jim Ratcliffe because he was a United fan, he had the best interest, he was rich, he was all this. But soon as the details came out, the fans didn't want it. And now the Glazers are coming out, the majority of the Glazers, by all reports, is that they don't want that bid neither.
Yeah, you got to look at, obviously, we want the Glazers nothing to do with the club, you know, but Ratcliffe bid still had them involved for a couple of years. We want them out. I don't think he's got all the money. He's bringing backers in. We just want someone to come, clear this debt if possible, and put us on an even keel. With the other teams, each day we go now, so we're getting further and further behind that mob up the road and other teams. And I'll be truthful with you, so if it's not done by the start of the season, it's going to be a right mess. The fans are going to turn, and rightly so. It's just a mess, so it's just a mess. We all know who we want. We've all got preferences. Some want Jim still with this thing. Some want the other kid. But just let's get it done. So it's an absolute disgrace.
Yeah, get it done. But we want the right.
You know, the right one, of course. So we don't want what we've had for the last 18 years there, just taking money out of the club and laying more debt on us. You know, we want what's the best interest for the club. And we all know which is the best one. And if it's right, let's get it done. But there's some hold up. And to be honest, I'm like you, I'm like Kieran, I'm like Johnny from New Zealand, Jimmy from Australia. It's doing my head in.
Yeah, it's definitely doing everyone's head in. But the thing is, I feel as though like it's coming to an end now because by all reports there, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, dead in the water, the bid, and it's all the money. And that's what Sheikh Jassim's got. So let's hope that's what we want. Full sale, get it done. And to be honest with you, I don't see any reason why it shouldn't get done now. Now, looking at it, just in case, whoever takes over, Webby, what's the most important changes needed when a new owner comes in?
He's got to speak to the fans. They've not spoke to the fans once. When he got caught with the European Super League, I'll come over and speak to you face to face. That's never happened. The dogs. We have got to make our fans proud of the full club. Not just of the players, the owners, everything in my eyes. And they're not so. These people come, what did they come? Did they come to the finals? Did they come when we play Liverpool at home? Do you see the Glazers when we play West Ham at home? No, you don't, because you don't care about the club. We want people who run our club, who own our club, cared about our club, as we cared about our club. And for me, the sooner they get out the door is a better. But like you're saying, they want the best for them. Obviously, they want more and more money. What did they buy it for? They labelled all that, put all that debt on it, which we're still sat on now. Imagine the team we could have had without all that debt being paid. Yeah. It's an absolute joke. So, yeah. But we want owners who cared about the club, not just about the money. I can understand because it's a business, and if you've got your business, you want to make money. But, talk to the fans.
Yeah, but once they come in, the new owners, Surely I see it that they need to make to me, the most important change has got to be the people inside the club. They are not, as far as I'm concerned, Webby, I mean, you've said it loads of times, I've said it loads of times, the people inside that club for the last 10 years and more are not professional enough and not good enough to run it. Surely that's got to be the most important change.
Surely they've looked at that already and seen who's
no, I agree.
See who's doing that, because we've spoke about like certain people who are still there and the members of staff now getting a right good few quid. Said when he got offered Ireland, he's not good enough. Got offered Mbappe, not good enough. These blokes, these people are running our football club. We could have got 2 strikers there for under 6 or 7 million, both being told they're not good enough. Now, if you're the football man, I know things don't always work out with players. You know, they have a bad bit of form, a bad injury, but for Christ's sake, we got offered these players and they didn't even do anything about it. Now, these are the ones who are running the club on big money. There's a lot of people in that club, Tony, crapping themselves for the day we get took over because they're out.
Yeah.
They're out, Tony. They've gone.
Not good. They're not good enough.
They've had a right touch. They've had a right touch for years, swanning about, getting away with murder. So we need football men. I won't say football men who play for United. It'd be better if we got someone, say, like an Edwin van der Sar to be CEO or something like that, or director of football. Someone who understands football and understands the club would be perfect. Because some of them just haven't got a jar of glue.
Would one of the most important things to come in is to redesign the ground, knock it down, build a new one, refurbish it? Is that one of the main things important, what needs to be done?
Yeah, you look at Old Trafford, we're there week in, week out, so we're lucky, but you know when I'm in the hotel and people have come from all over the country or all over the world and look at Old Trafford and their eyes are mesmerised.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, it's a shithole. Do you know what I mean? To what it was years ago. It was the best stadium in Europe 10, 15 years ago. It proved that by being in European Cup finals and that. But now, you know, you look at it, so it's a mess. You know, and I look at like, what rights have Tottenham to have a better stadium than us? But they have, because it's needed. But we can't knock it down, because where are we going to play? You know, is there room at the back? Sure, these plans, we've seen the plans on the internet, the plans on telly. But Old Trafford, it's old now, it's decrepit. It's like me and you. It's aching, needs a change, so it needs something. And when we've been here over the summer, we've seen ladders licking and putting a bit of paint on to cover the cracks. Old Trafford is a very old stadium. I don't move out the area. I've had some of the best moments of my life, like you, inside that ground. But what do we do? Because there's nowhere we can play what's big enough. So they're going to have to redevelop at the back. Can we play on freestyle? I don't know, Tony, but they've got the plans. But, you know,
it's important to get done, though, innit? One way or the other. Refurb or just knock it down.
Yeah.
That, to me, lots of fans out there have been screaming, it needs updating, and it needs updating quickly. So that's one of the important things. Now, moving on, Webby. David De Gea, it's his last day of his contract. He's not signing for Man United. Has he done well at Manchester United? I think he's had a brilliant career at Manchester United. It was tough at first, but I wish him all the best, mate. And I think it's a bit of a sour taste at the end. But hey, you know, David De Gea, to me, has been a good servant. What's your view on him, Webby?
Yeah, you know, obviously, your goalkeeper, you make mistakes 9 times out of 10, you can see the goal.
Yeah.
If you're a full-back or centre midfield, you can get away with it. Been a great goalkeeper, and when he come a little sticking set, made the boo-boo in the Charity Shield against City, then made another one a week later at West Brom. Come back a year later, also great goalkeeper, but it doesn't surprise me in the way the club have treated him. It does not surprise me. I've gone on Twitter this morning. I mean, he's won Player of the Year. Was it 6 seasons, 7? That says it all.
Yeah.
Because
sad ending.
It's very, very sad ending, you know.
But people out there, Webby, you look at it, it's a sad ending. He's had a great career in that. But being ruthless, we shout now and again, you know, United have got to be ruthless in the transfer market, in dealing with players, this, that and the other.
There's ruthless, Tony. There's a bit, you know, a bit of, you know, you've done well for us, like, a bit of class. The way he's going on. Listen, Dave, because we nearly lost him the other year without that final.
I'm only playing devil's advocate here, Webby.
No, you're right. So, with the fax machine, he was going to go to Madrid and that never happened, you know, but it's probably time for the change, you know. But
the class is missing,
show a bit of class in it. He's not always been here 18 months.
Yeah.
Show a bit of class, you know. He must be thinking, you know, look at I've been at this company all these years and this is the way they've treated me.
Yeah.
He'll get a great move.
Yeah.
He'll make a few quid out of it, but show a bit of class, United. Show a bit of class, please.
And that's certainly one thing we haven't got inside that stadium there with people running the club. A lack of class.
No.
Now, looking at his replacement, Onana, Inter Milan there, talking
Tell
about...
you what, he'll give us some heart attacks next year.
Oh, I know that.
Christ's
Yes,
sake,
I've seen him there. I just think he'll get people off the seats, but he will create one or two moments. But Ten Hag will sort that out. Surely.
Yeah, because obviously I remember playing against us in the Europa League final over in Stockholm. Seems a bit of a presence. Seems a good goalkeeper. Had a great record this year in the Champions League for clean sheets.
It's got what Erik Ten Hag wants. He plays the football, he passes.
He knows him, done it from his Ajax days. If we can get it over the line, it'll be a great signing.
Well, reports, sorry to interrupt, Webby, reports there what have come out today is that Inter Milan, right, are looking at £60 million. That's with the add-ons.
I think that's cheap, that.
Well, you think it's cheap. Manchester United...
They won't. So
No. Well, euros, 60 million euros. But the thing is, United have turned round. By all reports there, that they're suggesting that's way too much. So it looks like another game here of cat and mouse, who's going to blink. But the thing is, Webby, Man United know that Inter Milan, they need the money.
Yeah.
So this could go on for a few weeks, I think.
Well, hopefully it gets sorted. Now, just, I look at certain other clubs, the way they do business. Hang on, is that player for sale? Yeah. How much do you want for him? Yeah, we'll have him. Done and dusted, all ready for pre-season, which we used to do under Fergie and Gill. We'd get the players in and be ready for pre-season. You don't want players coming halfway on the tour, flying out and coming in for this match. Let's get it done earlier. But once again, we're haggling over money, which is fine for the business. But I can see that United probably offered 30 million, they want 60. Just use a bit of common sense. Hopefully we'll get him in. He's a good keeper. But there again, I'd like to thank De Gea for his service to the club.
Yeah.
But the club should have treated him better, Tony.
Yeah, should have treated him better. Lack of class. But Onana, a little bit of haggling. Just reminds me of how the Mason Mount deal started off.
Yeah.
Up there, United were down there. This seems the same way. But looking at Mason Mount, it's what Erik Ten Hag wanted. He pinpointed him as his first signing. I'm not saying that was his priority signing, because you and I, we've had discussions, and everyone out there has had discussions. Striker is the main priority. Yeah. But what a good signing, especially when Erik Ten Hag wanted him. They stuck with it and eventually got him.
Where's he played, so? Who's he coming for?
Well, I was speaking with Kieran yesterday, and I think...
Does he come in for Bruno?
I think he comes in for Ericsson, me. I think Ericsson would end up the squad player. I look at Mason Mount, right, and he's coming straight into the team, in my opinion, Webby, and the player to take, it's Ericsson.
Yeah, it's an hard one. I think he's a good player. I'm not going to say I've watched him every game, because he hasn't.
No.
But what I've seen, is it a bit too much? Yeah, playing his last year of contract, but if United wanted him, which they did, they've had to pay up for him. So we wish him all the best in his career. Let's get him in, get him signed and get him into the team. But we know what we need, Tony. We know what we need. We need a goalkeeper, obviously, straight away now.
Yeah.
But we need a centre forward. We need a centre forward. It's got to be done. It's, the manager's probably looked and pinpointed who he wants and what money's available. But I think it's adamant that we get players out of the club. We've got players there who are not going to play games.
There's loads of players there ready
Let's
to
get them out of the club, but they're on big contracts, so they're not going to go. That was our problem. We're bad at selling players.
Always
look at Iqbal, £1 million.
Yeah, but if you look there, getting Mason Mount, okay, and you talk about the £50 million, and I've seen people out there discussing the fee as if say, it's too much and all that. But if you go back 5 years, Webby, £50 million we paid for Fred.
Yeah.
Now, Fred's not going to be in this. He's not going to be in this team.
Yeah.
He's got 1 year left of his contract. He's out. He cost 50 million. Yeah. So really, when you look at 5 years ago to today, is Mason Mount really an expensive signing? I don't think so. Yeah. And I've said it, I don't think so. I think he's a good player. He's got the ability. He's been player of the season twice. He was injured last year a bit. So with Chelsea, it was all carnage there anyway. And I listen to Chelsea fans, and they all rate him. And they're the ones what watch him. And I think this is a good signing, but not the priority. It has to be a striker.
Yeah. No, you're right, Tony. It's obvious last year the amount of chances we created and they weren't put away.
No.
We need that out-and-out striker. There's got to be someone around there I won't mention any names because there's that many. And players we linked with, we've not got the money. The kid from Napoli, he's talking 150 million. We've not got 150 million. So, yeah, man. We've not got 150 million. I wish we did have to buy him. He's a great player. So, like you're saying, if this takeover would have happened and done, we'd probably be able to bid for him. You know what I mean? But we can't. So, we just have to wait and see because...
Well, it is. That's what it is, Webby. Sorry to interrupt. That's what it is. It's all wait and see. And hopefully from today onwards, we'll start getting news about signings and that. But I believe next week, I think that's when we'll start hearing about bids, players wanting to come to United, players are coming back from holiday. They'll be talking right round the Premier League. So I think movement next week. So listen, great chat with you today, Webby, and we'll catch up again next week.
Yeah, definitely so. Listen,
thanks for watching. Get your comments in. Smash that like button and please subscribe. Me and Webby there, you know, we've been frustrated. We know you've been frustrated, but hey, we're moving on signing. We've got Mount, we're looking at Anana, and let's hope we get some more next week. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.